So this video is just a quick overview of what it will look like when you are trying to set up your breakout rooms on Google Meet. So here on the Jamboard frame, you can see the arrow pointing to the activities icon, and this is where you will need to click to find the controls. Going on to the next frame, when you have clicked the controls, if you are the host, when you click on the controls, you will see breakout rooms, polls, Q&A. If you are the host, you will click on breakout rooms. And if you are the host, you will find that you have set up breakout rooms and a little icon with a pen. If you are not the host, you will not have that icon. So what we are suggesting that you do is, if you share a classroom, and even if you don't share a classroom but you have learners who sometimes go in before you, make sure that you make the link on your Google Classroom invisible and only make it visible to students once you have gone in the meeting, and you will need to refresh it if you find that you haven't got the controls. So make sure that you've got the controls before you make the link visible to your learners. So if you have the controls, click on the set up breakout rooms icon, the little pen, and here you will see the options menu where you can choose the number of rooms, you can choose how long you want to set them up for, and I think this is really useful. I've used really successfully. It's very good. It gives learners a really clear picture of what you actually want them to do if they have a good idea of the time. So here I have clicked to set the timer. And when you click to set the timer, you will need to tick the little box or check the little box there, end breakout rooms after a set amount of time. Then you can, it's better to have a shorter amount of time, I would say, to start with. And then you will click OK. And then moving on to the next frame. Here we go. We can see the box is checked. It's set up for 1 minute and we've ticked, and then we will tick OK. And then we're moving on to the next page. So this is where the breakout room is already in session. So to get into session, you will need to click here where it says open rooms. But before you open the rooms, you will click on shuffle, and that will put learners' names randomly into one of the breakout rooms. Depending on how many learners you have, you will choose an appropriate number of breakout rooms. Once the names have been sent to a room, if you don't like the partnerships, you can drag them and move them to a different room. Some people are finding that some learners are not getting sent to a room, and the most recent update I've had on that is that those learners are either entering on their personal accounts, which I don't think is true, or they need to update the Google Meet app. So if you have that problem, ask them to go to their app store and try to update the app on their mobile phones, and that might resolve the issue. If not, I've been suggesting that those learners who don't get sent to a breakout room and haven't been able to go, that they work in the main room. The teacher doesn't have to stay in the main room with them. The teacher can be traveling around all the breakout rooms to monitor. And here you've got the image where the breakout rooms are in session. At this point, as a teacher, you can see you can join any of the rooms just by clicking here. I forgot to show you. Oh, I haven't added in the picture. There is a picture. Never mind, I will get that screenshot for you. You can edit the breakout rooms. If you click there to edit, you'll be able to move learners to a different group. And when you're ready to close, you will click close. So that's the frame. I need to move that frame, and that frame needs to go there, because that is what learners need to join. Click to join the breakout room. And this is when when the breakout rooms are ending. The learners and you will get this message. And here, this is what the learners need to press when the breakout room is finished to end the main call. And go back not to end the main call, to return to the main call.